Big Conversation with Skits.
The reality of life is that we shall not be able to win every day. But I pray if we start winning, let the losses not count. I'm very happy for those who have always tuned into our media. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and you're the people that make us where we are right now. Today, on this podcast, I have a brother. Just before we start on the topic, let's have a quick introduction to our viewers out there.
Yo, what's up, 256? What's up, Mbale? It's your boy King Chitu Chindi, and I'm here with the main man himself, Mr. Skits, and we're live on Skits UG.
Yes,
Log in.
Chitu Chindi. Now, when someone hears Chitu Chindi, what comes to his mind? Chitu Chindi. Chitu Chindi is it an abbreviation of something or?
Chitu Chindi is, first of all, it's a Gishu word, originates from the Gishu language, Bamasaba.
Bamasaba.
Yes, it means something else, something unique. In English, in Luganda, you can say Echintu Echilala. In Swahili, you can say Kitu Ingine. Yeah.
So Chitu Chindi is a name?
It's actually it's a word in the Gishu vocabulary that refers or that means something that is different, or it is used to describe something that is out of the ordinary from the usual. Yes.
Where do you get this inspiration of this name, Chitu Chindi? Like, it's not something that someone can easily think about.
Yeah, that's very true. The origin of the Chitu Chindi word, initially, like I said, it's an original Gishu word, but me taking it up was after I just come back from China, from my school.
Yes.
And back then there was a mentality of somebody who goes abroad for school or business, they usually come back when they've forgotten their botanical language or their local language. But apparently I came back when I still remember my language. I still took pride in it. And one of the words I used to use so monotonously was Chitu Chindi. So my friends are referring to me using it and nicknamed me Chitu Chindi. And I liked the name because it was catchy. So I picked up the concept. And later on, I branded it. I incorporated into clothing line. Yeah.
All right. Now today, just like I told you,
Yes, please.
before we came here for the interview, I really wanted us to discuss about branding.
Okay.
Branding. When you hear the word branding, what really comes to your mind?
When I hear the word branding, there are three key factors that come into my mind. One is discipline, two, professionality, three, organization. Those are the first key factors that come to my mind when I hear the word branding. But definition-wise, branding is more like doing things or running a business professionally, following ethics, and also having a certain level of discipline that allows you to survive, not survive, but more like that allows you to coexist with others without causing any implications or negative effect on the brand or on whatever or the business you're trying to do. Yeah.
What are some of the things someone should consider, like when it comes to branding?
The couple of things somebody should consider when looking at branding or trying to venture into branding. One is professionality. That means the way you do your things or the way you handle your things has to be in a way that is up to the standard of the era that we're living in. That means there's a certain level of handling. Okay, the way you handle your things is systematic. Actually, the best word I can use, it is systematic and it is orderly. Then the other thing is also about discipline. That means regardless of how you feel emotionally or how certain things might make you feel or make you react, you're supposed to look at the impact of your reaction more than what the reaction is doing to you. You get? It's just like for example, you're a big brand, and then somebody says something bad to you or insults you on social media. As a brand, yes. As a person, individually, you're going to be insulted and offended by the comment or whatever I've said. But
as a brand,
you
need to protect.
You choose to
keep
play
on
the
walking.
bigger man about
Yeah.
it, and you let it slide, or you overlook it, because there's a lot to lose compared to what the other person is actually.
Now, someone who might be wondering the reason as to why I'm seated with you,
Yes,
and
please.
we're talking about branding.
Yes,
Chitu Chindi has a brand house. It's a clothing line.
Yeah, it's actually right now it's an empire that has Chitu Chindi Fashion House. It has Chitu Chindi Events and Management. Yeah, which the fashion house does clothes. The events and management manages musicians, promotes musicians, and also hosts events.
Now let's start with the clothing line.
Yes, please.
When did this Chitu Chindi clothing line start?
Chitu Chindi clothing line begins around 2016. Like I said, I just come back from China, but before I went, I actually from childhood I'd always had the passion for fashion, and I'd always had a dream of like doing my own thing or running my own clothing line. Yeah, so when I came back, that idea clicked, and it felt like it was just the right timing, like everything was playing in time, and that's where the concept comes in. I'm like, you know what, I've always wanted to do a clothing line. I have a catchy phrase, and it's already a nickname, so I might as well go ahead and incorporate it into a clothing line, and that's how everything kickstarts.
So this inspiration of doing the clothing line comes from the passion that you had.
Yes, for fashion from childhood. I've always loved fashion. I've always loved art, like drawing.
For the period of time that you've done this, what are some of the things that you see that have really helped you to put the clothing line on a brand top notch?
One of the things, actually, some of the things include relations with people, social capital. That means how you relate to the people.
Social capital is always key.
That's why I put it number one, because it's what I know as the only currency that is valid, that you look at whether you have nothing or not. You always look at social capital. You might not have money in the pocket, but as long as you have people that believe in you and see you and, you know, like are inspired by what you do, that's already something. It's somewhere to begin compared to somebody who has money in the pocket. You get, if you have that, you're richer than that person. Yeah.
In this clothing line, in this clothing line, achievements is often like the good things that you have achieved from that brand.
A million things. I've gotten a lot of exposure. I've met a lot of people. The exposure is in terms of like my product or our product has crossed boundaries or the borders of Uganda, because we've exported our products to so many people in the US, in the Netherlands, in the UK, and other countries, in China as well. Then the connection that I got of meeting people, I've inspired so many people. I have so many people that I've seen. Actually, in Bali, I think, I know that Chitu Chindi is the first clothing line that was pioneered in Bali, and it is the biggest clothing line that has sounded ever since then up to right now. You get, and that is not a small thing to me. It means I set pace for a lot of people, because there was Bali is where my story begins. There was Made in Bali. After that, there was Slogan Avenue. There was a lot of bunch of clothing lines that mushroomed up after Chitu Chindi came up. So to me, that's already an achievement. And then it opened me like personally my vision to the music part of it. Like I'd always loved music and had a passion for it, though I don't sing. I'm into the fashion and art part of it, but I got the inspiration to get involved in the music business, not directly like singing, but investing in my brothers and my sisters who have the passion to help them propel to the future or to the platform that they want to reach, wherever they want to go.
Have you been intimidated to some point where you feel like, I'm not achieving? Okay, some of the challenges that have been in this clothing line of yours.
Challenges. Oh, when you put it in the terms of investment, I choose, first of all, personally, I choose to look at myself as a philanthropist. And in philanthropy, the core center of investment is people. In philanthropy, we deal in people. We deal in investing in people. It dreams, services, whatever it is, but centered around people. So when it comes to investing in people, I feel like I don't regret it, or I don't feel like it's a strain. I've not felt like it's a waste of time or anything, because in any business or in whatever you do in life, like the results never usually show up at the next day of the first investment. No, they can show up even at the end of the year or mid-year or somewhere along the way. But the fact that you keep doing it and relentlessly and you stay consistent, that's what counts the most. Yeah. So like investment wise or hardships or regrets, I would call them lessons. I won't say that I entered this game knowing everything, but I've learned a lot, and I'm glad I learned it, because it's just like life is school. You pay cost to go to school. So those parts where I would feel like, oh, I've invested here, it was a waste, or maybe regret it, I look at that as I'm paying fees for that lesson. I paid fees for that lesson. So life is cool for me as well. Yeah.
Yes, it's say like we learn every day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Now, what are some of the things that you're having like in the future? Let me say like future prospects.
Yes, please.
What are some of the future prospects that you have?
Chitu Chindi
as Chitu Chindi brand.
Okay. As an empire.
An empire.
Yeah. The fashion part, we have, of course, a lot in stock. We rebranded. We're going to be showing some of our new stuff at the event that is on 8th August, the King Chitu Chindi and Friends. Then musically, we have a lot of projects that are still coming out, and we're still signing new artists. I already have like 2 musicians who are on the roster. That is Dam G Beats. It's under Chitu Chindi Events and Management. I recently signed another guy called Gizarebo. He's a freestyle artist, but he's really, really talented in dancehall. And then there's a young, talented boy. He's in actually senior 5, senior 6, I think, at Progressive. It's called Gold UG. I also signed him recently, and we're trying to grow the family, to give platform to whoever comes or whoever is available and is willing to cooperate with the company or the team. You know, we get you wherever you want to get. Yeah. Then the events as well, we have a lot lined up. Like apparently right now on 8th August, we have the King Chitu Chindi and Friends, featuring FIFA Maker, that's going to be at Elgon Museum. And after that, we have something lined up for 1st January. That's the cocktail experience that is going to be hosted by Otema, Cocktail Genius, but of course organized by Chitu Chindi Events and Management. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Now you talked about 1st 8th August.
8th August, yeah.
Tuchikube onyo. Tuchikube onyo, so that we can get more streams outside there.
Yeah, more like clarity about
8th August.
Yes,
what should people expect, and what is happening on that day?
Okay, 8th August is it's one of its kind. It's going to be the first of its kind. Like it's an event that is centered, or whose focus is centered on shedding light on the local artists. Those are the performers in terms of music, and then the local the designers in terms of fashion. So shedding light in terms of like we're bridging the gap between, we're bridging the gap between the music,
fashion
and the music. In that initially we already have a good thing going on with the musicians, the DJs, and the MCs. They have a good relationship going on. The musician knows when they go to the club or when they're with the MCs, you know, it's a good relationship going on. Like
we're in the same circle.
Thank you so much. Like everybody knows that they have to look out for the other. But now the fashion part of it has been a little bit on the outside. Not that we ignored it, but it's been on the outside. Why? We have so many talented fashion designers in our town here, but the exposure, the knowledge of their existence and the kind of work that they do is a little bit limited and small. In that, my brother's kids, you're a celebrity, you're an icon, you're a symbol in society. And you as a person, you have an image that you want to put out there. Not only the way you talk and behave, but also the way you dress.
You dress.
Thank you so much. So you need that person that can relate with that. Sit down and create content for you in that line, but is creating that image of yours. You know Alex Mohanji. Remember Alex Mohanji, Comedy Store, the times was beginning? He had a trend of putting on suits, and those suits were unique and uniquely made, and they were specific from one person. And the person created an image of Alex. And when we see Alex, regardless is in shorts, regardless is in a t-shirt, we still see the Alex in the suit. You understand? We see the Alex in the neat, those, you understand? Because that's the image that he created. So regardless we see him in anything else, that image still sticks in our mind that he's a gentle guy. He's a suits guy. You get? Because that's the image he created in our minds and he gave us. And it was an effort of two people, Alex and his designer. So it's the same kind of thing we're trying to pull up here, that we're creating that platform whereby our artists can appreciate the fashion designers, and the designers can also appreciate the artists, in that we coexist. When Chitu Chindi Fashion House has, let's say, stock out, Skits or Dope Boy or Frencher comes and supports me, puts it on, goes out, and people are going to
come and support.
Thank you so much. You've created for me. You've created for me market. The same thing when you have an event you're organizing, or you're on, or Frencher is on, or Big Ben is on, or Titus Vibes is on, and I know we are coexisting, I'll make sure my clients, as they're coming to buy the clothes, they also buy a ticket to go.
Okay, sure.
You get? And I'll ask the boy, I'll ask French, I'll ask whoever we're working with it, bro, give me those tickets. Let me help you sell them here, because we've already established that bond.
The bond.
Yes, thank you so much. Now that's what I'm trying to bring up, and I want to make sure that the whole art industry, we are one, because like they say in Luganda, in that the art industry, once we are united, we're going to go far, way more far places at a faster rate. And just additional to that, I saw an article recently that was running on news about Mbale being one of the fastest growing towns or cities in East Africa.
Yeah.
And that gives me a lot of happiness, or brings a lot of joy to me, knowing that we're picking up pace. So it's only right that you get.
Coming back on 8th of August,
Yes, please.
how is the lineup of the artists?
So 8th August, the lineup is huge. We have all Mbale's finest. We have Dope Boy, we have Big Ben, we have Blingies, we have Orange Star, we have Stevo, and so many local talents. But of course, we're going to be headlined by Fig Fameka. And then we have so many local talents who are also going to be showcasing in the fashion arena. Who are going to be showcasing their art, their work, and their outfits and everything on the runway. Yeah, like Safendi, we have HD Wakaima, and so many others that I won't mention because of time. Yeah.
What should people expect apart from fashion and music? What which people that should expect on that day?
They should expect more than the usual, because it's going to be an experience that is going to be one of its kind, like I said, in that we're going to be having a runway fashion show. We're going to be having brunch. and then we shall also be having performances as well, and then a few more surprise activities that I don't want to spoil the surprise on right now. Yeah, I'll just let them be for the people that will turn up and show up. Yes.
Just before we sum up this show, just in case someone out there loves the brand Chitu Chindi, what can you tell him? Or just in case someone wants to start a brand house, just like Chitu Chindi, what are some of the things that he should consider when coming into the game?
Okay, that's a nice one. The first thing that I would advise somebody to consider is, first of all, the level of belief and confidence that they have in themselves, because how much you believe in yourself is very key and determines the kind of energy that is going to keep you in the game. Because if you have strong faith and belief in yourself, that is the most important thing first, that to get you kick-started. Then of course the passion for the game, then being open-minded. That means being open to learn, being open to new ideas, being flexible, and then also stay creative, stay fresh, like always have fresh ideas, always have fresh ideas. Yeah, and the other thing is, don't be scared of being copied. It's actually a good thing when somebody copies you. It shows you're inspiring people, you're motivating people. And when you're copied, don't be angry, because
Just have that in mind that you've inspired.
And when you're copied, it pushes you to create something new, because you now don't want to use what is already being used. Yeah. So just be out there, give it the rest, give it the whole of what you can, and go well. That's all I can say.
Where can they get the tickets? 2 locations are tickets of 8th August.
Tickets are available at Klemba, at shop. We have them at Abra, we have them at BAM Shopping Center, we have them at Samoa, at Julius Caesars, we have them at Elgon Museum, we have them at Mlembe Art Gallery, and then we also have online tickets that are going on. You can scan a QR code, or if not, there'll be a link. There's a link for it as well. Or you'll you drop them tickets of our contacts with the team, and then we are doing ticket delivery also around Bali town. Yeah, we can do delivery for you.
Marinos, thanks for coming through. Thanks for inspiring we bali kongerako kutawuni ya fedha.
Please, I'm very humbled, and I intend to do more to put that down to the next level.
Do you have any last remarks for our viewers? Any last remarks for our viewers nga tetunava wano?
Twesangeyo nga 8 August. Elgon Museum. King Chitu Chindi and Friends featuring Fig for Maker. Yeah. Come on. Come support your brother.
Thank you.
The Big Conversation with Skits.